Clay Cooper Theater on Ozarks Fox AM. Now, I promise you, Clay is here.
His coffee's right back there, so he's close.
That's his coffee. I kind of want to get his cold on. I'm going to get his
coffee.
coffee.
Be careful, don't spill it.
I'm not going to spill it.
Full. It's really full.
I just wanted, oh, Clay, I just got your coffee because I wanted to see, look at his kids.
Oh, that's so cute. Look.
Look at his cute.
Says, we love you, Dad. Hi.
Colton
Look
and
who's
Caden
here.
and Cassidy. Look at them.
That's them. Yeah.
Can I just remember when I used to babysit Cassidy?
I know.
Do you remember that?
He baby.
You
Yeah.
let him babysit your kids?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lordy.
Now I'm figuring out what's going on.
I know.
Clay, I'm just getting your coffee back here.
It's all making sense now.
Yeah, there you go. It was the early influence. No, Clay, you made it to your own theater.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I didn't know there was another 7:40 in the morning. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Only
Like
one.
old Buck Trent says, this going to bed at 6:45 and getting up at 6:45 is about to kill me.
That's right.
I had to think about that one for a
Yeah,
second.
exactly.
I was like, it's still a little early for me to think about that joke, Clay. Clay, first of all, thank you for letting us do our show from your theater.
Well, thank you for being here.
It is our pleasure, and we love Larry's Country Diner.
Yes.
And now, is this the first year you're hosting the show?
Second year.
Second year, okay.
Yes.
How was it last year, and what are you expecting this year?
It was fantastic. Well, I mean, it's, everything's a little different now because of COVID, but our full capacity with social distancing is about 800, and we're there for almost every night. So the crowds have been good. People are still wanting to get out and be entertained. We're taking precautions. We social distance a couple seats each way, and some people wear the mask the whole show. Some of them take them off once they get to their chair, and it's kind of their preference.
Yeah.
And we try to spread them out the best we can, and the response has been fantastic. I mean, from what I see, people are still wanting to have fun.
Yeah, of course.
But they want to do it in a safe way.
They want to get out more than ever, I think, right now. What are your shows that are in here? Because we're going to feature a few of them, but just tell the folks.
Well, we have Hot Rods and High Heels, which is our 50s show in the morning. And we have Number One Hits of the 60s, which is a matinee, which has been here for years. We have the Hey Goods, which do 3 nights a week. We have D&Z, the Ultimate Elvis Tribute, which is fantastic. And then Matt Gum, who's in my show, has some select dates that he's doing with his family throughout the year. And then, of course, Larry's Country Diner's opening tonight. And then Neil McCoy's going to be here for 3 days coming up.
He's great.
I love Neil McCoy.
He's
He used to do
awesome.
quite a bit. Back in the day, he was here quite regularly.
Yeah, he was in our
a few years
theater
ago.
for, when we opened in 2010, he was here for about 3 years with us, and he did about 50 dates a year. So he'll be here October 16th, the November 2nd, and November 6th.
Can I just say, you and Neil remind me of each other. Your personalities are just kind of spot on. Have you heard that before?
Quite often.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Quite often. Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
And he tells everybody, I meet people at my show all the time, they're like, hey, we was at Neil's night before last. He said he's a lot better than you are. So, yeah.
Hey, and then you
Sounds
didn't-
like your personality right
That's
there.
what he tells me.
Yeah, that sounds like you, Clay.
Of course, I tell them the same thing. If they're,
And then, of course, we didn't mention the Clay Cooper show.
I
Hello.
do have a show here, too, yes.
Yes,
I
you do.
And
Yes.
what I love about your show, I was just looking at some of your footage too on YouTube because I like watching all the antics you guys pull. Because you and Matt Gum are so great together, and your wife Tina, of course. You cover the gambit of musical genres.
We do.
Like you don't just focus on country.
No, and I think that kind of surprises people when they come to the show. They'll say, "Man, we wasn't expecting all that," or I didn't want to come. My wife loves country. I don't love country, but you do so much more than country, and we really do. I mean, of course, if it were me, I'd just do 2 hours of Merle Haggard and George Jones music. But not everybody loves George Jones and Merle Haggard as much as I do. So we have to give them a variety. We do Garth Brooks to Blake Shelton to Hank Williams Jr. to George Jones, Bruno Mars, Elton John, Prince. We do Bee Gees, and we do Johnny and June. I mean, it is a wide variety, from pop to rock to country, and of course gospel and veterans tribute and the whole bit.
And comedy.
Comedy.
And acting. I mean, there's just so much variety in the
there
show.
is,
It keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Sure. Well, that's the plan.
It's more than people expect. In fact, they're actually wanting to pay more by the time they're leaving the theater.
Well, we haven't seen that yet. But, I mean, honestly, if there's something that if there's a type of music you don't care for, just wait for about 2.5 minutes and we'll be on to something
That's
different.
right.
Like the weather
right
in Missouri.
Like the weather. I
Like
thought
the
the
weather.
same thing, Jared.
Like the weather in Missouri.
Exactly.
Now, Clay, you got your guitar out.
Yeah, and
now, we did not practice anything, mind you.
practice. Lord, I barely even woke up.
You mean you haven't? La 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 la.
So, Clay, is there a good low song that Kelly and I could accompany you on with some harmonies. Now we've not practiced, so Cal,
we don't
Well,
know what's
we don't
happening
even know
right
what's
now.
happening.
What kind of country? Well, I mean, well, it had to be country.
Okay.
Because that's all I really.
I don't
Okay.
know a lot of country, but I can fake it.
Just think of something that would have.
Or it could be gospel.
Or gospel. We love gospel.
Gospel. What's something gospel you want to do? Like just some harmony, you know.
Okay, well, we got about 50 seconds. To
Like, what's a
decide.
classic gospel song?
Okay.
Classic gospel.
I saw the light.
Okay, there you go.
That's Hank Williams.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this out.
Some. Let's see. Some glad. Is that right?
Yeah.
No. Some glad. Just do it in E.
Is that right? Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, that's I'll Fly Away.
Oh, that's I'll Fly Away. But I
That's
like
fine,
that
that's
one.
fine. Let's
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Some glad morning
When this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shores. I'll fly away.
Here we go.
I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Oh, that was good, Clay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was so fun.
That wasn't bad on the cuff.
Yes, it wasn't bad.
Not bad. All
We'll
right.
be back.